This hunt's brought to you by the number 2. Alright guys, we're back at the mound. We've had a lot of rain, so we're not digging quite as deep today. We're going to dig more up and into the mound. And found a few interesting things, a few cobalts. Nothing spectacular, but Neil just pulled this out. We got ourselves an iodine poison, which is pretty darn sweet. The skull and crossbones on it. That's very cool. I'm not sure if they were still doing those in the 50s. I've seen these bottles that are not embossed, but someone could have had this sitting around since the 40s or earlier, so pretty cool. Let's see what's on the bottom, Neil. Is it got the D in the diamond? Yeah, so it's Dominion glass. Very cool. Let's see what else we can pull out. Alright, just had a really cool find down here, and it looks kind of familiar. Thanks to someone by the name of Audra Dude. This goes out to Audra Dude. We just got Audra Jersey History Hunter. Check that out. We got one of those. Coffee doohickeys too. Oh, very cool. I guess it was longer. Maybe it looks like it's busted here, but yeah. Something to do with a coffee filter thingy majig, but yeah. Awesome. I was literally just saying to Neil, where are the marbles at tonight? And as soon as I said that, voila. Down in there. And then there was something else really cool right beside it. This, I'm not sure if it's a radio strain. These are what you call, it's an insulator. These are what they call Johnny balls. And this one's Japan. I don't know how old that is, if that's post-war or pre-war Japan. That's kind of cool though. But it was, yeah, it was a way of insulating a guy wire, like say to a tower or something like that. And it's kind of a cool white porcelain, and still got the metal attached to it. Yeah, I have to look that up. Could be quite old. You never know. Well, I thought this was the same as the last one Neil pulled out, but it's another shoe shine thing or scuff. But this one's called Scuffy. Scuffed shoes, shake well before using. Huh, kind of a cool. The bottle's the same shape as the other one, however, but it says J. Quinn Company, Malden, Massachusetts. Although that's the funny, maybe the name of the company changed because that's the same as on the other bottle. Very cool. Oh, this is quite interesting coming out of here. Guess it's all synthetic. It looks like a scarf. I think it's kind of partially burned, but weird pulling stuff that's cloth-like out of here that's still colorful. Oh, pretty weird stuff. Wow, this is quite something Neil pulled out. It's really heavy. Some sort of clamp. I'm thinking this is kind of like electrical off of utility lines from way back when, and can't focus, but this thing's solid brass. Oh, that is a nice piece of scrap. Heavy too. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. I just scraped that and she's yellow. Sweet stuff. Or it'd be like electrical bronze. The cable would go through that spot right there and it would clamp to it. Wild. I don't know if we can see very well, but we finally got our ACL. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. We got a Canada Dry in one of those shaped bottles. I think that design came out in the late 50s. But yeah, I think just that spot is the only embossing or ACL on those ones. So pretty cool. There's a little bit there, but we're gonna not touch that because it's pretty fragile. guys, we're back at the old dump. She's greened up a lot since we've been here last. Niels was poking through the bush here and saw something that looked like a toy, but it's like we got a tiny wee turtle. Doesn't even look like it's real, but it moves. I don't know what kind of turtle that is actually. I don't know if that's a snapper or what, but that turtle was definitely born last year. So tiny. Actually, I don't even think that's a snapping turtle. I think they would be even larger after their first year. Very cool. Alright guys, we're getting down to the thick of it, back into, actually the water level's gone down, so we're right on the clay at the bottom of things. Neil pulled this thing out. It's very interesting. It's like got like gold plating, but it's just like a tiny little plate of some sort. It'd be kind of neat to put like a marble on or something. Very weird. I don't know what that would have been used for. Very cool though. Look at how that shines in the sun. It's just gorgeous. Well, we're way in and down under, and Neil hit a little marble pocket. Got this cool blue one and this clear one with a little bit of ghosting on it. Pretty cool. It's got some nice bubbles in it. Looks like it might have gotten close to the fire a bit, but yeah. Very sweet. They sure do glimmer in the sun though. Alright guys, we're back at the dump mound. Things are really greening up around here. And we're pretty much transferring one pile over to another. And Neil's pulled out, we just got here, but we already got an ACL. And what do we got here? It's a Morris Beverages. Oh, very cool. I don't think I've ever dug one of these before. I know I've seen the boys up north dig these at their pop bottle dump, but very cool. And it seems to be, oh, this is actually a Kingston bottle. I didn't know they were a local bottler. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Well, we'll leave that, and we don't want to disturb the label too much. So we'll let that dry and clean it up at home. Well, Neil just pulled out this pretty marble. Very nice. Always a marble. Every time. And also came out of there is this brick. It's got something on it. I don't know what it says, if it says made in. I can't make out. Made in somewhere. Huh. Pretty cool though. I don't know if I'll take that or not. It doesn't have very good. The embossing's pretty weak on it, so I don't know. We'll see. Well, we're working way at the back. We got a layer that's just a concretion of rusty cans and bottles, because it's sort of at the layer where the water comes up and goes up and down. But so we're working on the roof now. I don't think this thing's gonna collapse. There's so many roots in it. We got ourselves a nice little marble. Very cool. Yeah, so working away. Oh, Neil just dropped a ketchup bottle out. Gotta love those. Alright. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff coming out. Well, we just had our first big collapse. We wanted to collapse this, so we started working on the side, and then there were some big chunks of metal there. One of the big chunks of metal was actually holding up the works. So once I wiggled that loose, it all it all went down. So let's go and see if there's anything decent in there. I just saw this down here, guys. I thought it was scrap from the back, but it's very interesting. Almost looks like a thing of Ben Franklin, maybe. It says something of the state of Pennsylvania. Huh, I don't know what that thing is. It's pretty cool though. Oh, something Constitution. Oh, I think it does say Franklin. Yep, Franklin. Franklin, something of the state of Pennsylvania. Oh, that is pretty cool. Huh. Neat little piece of Americana up in Canada. I wonder if that was part of a product or something. Unless it's off of a, unless it came off of a Franklin stove, maybe. They had those decorative things. Who knows? Pretty cool. Alright, we got quite a bit done today. Holy, we'll have to dig that out next time we come back, but we came out, we got 6 marbles. Nice little variety, a little cobalt and Neil's. Oh, he's dumping dump juice out of that one. He's loading up his bag, and we had this interesting, I don't know what that's from, but it's some sort of glass rod. Huh, very wild. I don't know if it was a curtain rod or what it was, but strange thing. Oh, we got 1 ACL, and that's not too bad, because usually we come out with none.